Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself, here back again to give you guys some more Monster Hunter Generations gameplay. And today we are fighting Blangonga or something like that. Blangonga, I believe that's his name. I don't know. He's a monster that, if I'm not mistaken, first originated in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. That was quite some time ago, but he is pretty much what a lot of people have coined Ice Rajang. Now, I say this because, well, one, he's from the ice. Two, he's a monkey. He's straight up a monkey. Okay, Rajang is questionable to be a monkey. This guy is a monkey. I mean, he's definitely a monkey. But his attack patterns and a lot of things he does is very reminiscent of Rajang. So if you are a Rajang native, meaning you fought probably trillions of Rajang in your life, you shouldn't have too much issue in fighting this guy. I will say this though, he is still kind of tricky. I mean, he's quite the handful. He doesn't hit that hard, guys. He really doesn't hit that hard, but he hits a lot. Okay, he's gonna come at you with with a vengeance. Okay, with some force. He ain't playing no games when it comes to actually fighting. So when you get to fighting this guy, understand that, you know, odds are you'll probably get stunned quite a bit. Okay, so if you have any armor that negates stun for whatever reason and is pretty good on the leveling up and whatnot, and is nice on the ice resistance, because he's gonna hit you with some ice stuff as well, bring it. Totally bring it, because like I said, man, he's annoying. He's mad annoying. He doesn't hit that hard, guys, but he hits a lot. He will probably stun you more often than not. But anyway, let's get into the main meat and potatoes, of course. His #1 weakness, of course, is fire. That's why I cheated and brought the Glavenus lance with me. Sure, we haven't fought Glavenus yet, but I have. And I have his lance, so we're using his lance because I'm a cheater. And I was totally going to use the Kutku greatsword, but you can also use some Raytheon things as well, and if you have any, you know, fire from that guy. But he's annoying. He's not a very healthy monster, actually. I thought he'd be more healthy, meaning lots of health, but he doesn't really have that much health. He's relentless. I mean, his onslaught is just like, oh my gosh. He is in your face. Imagine Bull Drone with the purpose, okay? Bull Drone with the purpose and a mix of movesets. I mean, this guy, yo, look. Okay, he has a tremor. He can throw an ice ball. He has ice breath, close range ice breath, mind you. The ice ball is also close range as well. But he has a tremor, he has ice breath, he can throw an ice ball. He has a punch, he has a dig. He has a leap. I think he has 2 different leaps. He has a leaping punch, which is weird. Because he's, you know, a Rajang kind of monster, just him moving around does more damage than it really should. And you shouldn't really even be hit by like a lot of the smaller things that he does. But he does have that. So he has like 10 moves. Okay, 10 ways to actually do you some kind of harm. And he throws it into a good mix. So just watch out for that, guys. I mean that. This is probably going to be your toughest fight. Hands down, this star ranking. I mean, I was getting kind of handled in here as well. But truth be told, I was okay. Again, like I say, he doesn't hit that hard. He just hits a lot. So you're going to want to do as much as you can to, like, you know, put the fight into your favor, because if he runs away with the fight, you're gonna have a bad time. But with that being said, let's move over to his armor. It's trash. Don't get it. Okay, his weapons, they're ice. Rock on. I mean, Lagambi, you're probably belong to Lagambi anyway. Like, backing up, his armor is actually kind of trash. Like, don't even get it. It has like ice attack, constitution, which is good. I saw constitution, like, yo, that's dope. But it has negate stamina, like stamina down. It counteracts each other. Sure, you can just like wave it off, but just Constitution by itself is the only skill worth the damn. Not worth it. Completely move past this guy's armor. Don't even look over here. His weapons, ice. Of course, you're gonna be using ice stuff to get it. I mean, they'll probably have more attack than that of Lagambi, but it's totally up to you if you want to go back and make more ice stuff or whatnot. Not a lot of monsters in this game are very, very weak to ice, and then for those who are kind of early in, and then the ones who are weak to it much later, you have like Kush Ladora. Okay, so you're gonna be nice. Alright, so don't even worry about his weapons, you're fine. Alright, you're fine when it comes to his equipment. His gear isn't like that. You can skip all of his gear, it's fine. But fighting this monster with a weapon of your choice. Now, that's a good question. That is actually a good question. Just, you guys, use whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, I'm comfortable with the lance. I fought him with the lance. I know I can have easily fought him with a greatsword, not so much a gun lance. He moves just a bit too much for the gun lance. Now, even though the gun lance and the lance have the same movement speed and whatnot, the lance and the gun lance work a little bit differently. So if a monster actually moves a little bit faster than what I would normally recommend, you know, fighting with a slower weapon with, the lance can still get it because it can turn on a dime. Its moves are very quick, the precise moves and whatnot. You don't move around too much. Whereas the lance, you have to set up so much stuff. You have to set up your shots, you have to set up some of your attacks, things like that. The lance, you don't have to do that. You press the button, you get the attack. That's it. It's perfect when it comes to that. The lance is probably the most versatile fat weapon, next to like that of, you know, the hammer, and because, you know, knockout purposes, and the great sword. Okay, the lance isn't very good, but I like the lance. But it's really good at like fighting faster monsters than that of like its cousin, the gun lance. Shut up, guys. Don't talk to me. I'm over here trying to make my thing sound nice, and still it sounds like crap because it can. I'm done. Anyway, this guy. Okay, guys. Honestly, I want to give you tips. My honest to goodness tip to fighting this guy is be cheap. Okay, I don't really condone being cheap. I'm a person who likes to take things fair. I don't like exploiting things, but you gotta be cheap. He moves too much. Get you something like aerial switch axe. Okay, that's cheap. Get you some aerial switch axe or some aerial hammer, and then just like mount until you can't mount anymore. I mean, maybe aerial or adept, because adept would be good because he's throwing all kinds of attacks. But you're gonna mount this guy. All right, mount him as often as you can. Make him play ball with you, not you play ball with him. Okay, once you control the match, you're in better hands. But if he's controlled the match, which is pretty much what he did this entire fight right here, you're pretty much at just like the beck of him. I only won because I had potions. Let's just put it like that. If under any circumstance I was fighting this guy with no potions, I would have got clapped a long time ago. I'd have carded. But again, since he doesn't hit very, very hard, his main thing is to just get you stunned and just hit you with relentless sort of attacks. So guys, I mean, if you can like totally like withstand that, or you want to be cheap, because I mean honestly, the guy isn't worth anything. Kill him, move on. Okay, you're cheap today. Kill him, move on, and that's it. But if you don't want to be cheap, buckle down. It's gonna be a wild ride because I mean he's all over the damn place. But with that being said, everyone, honestly, real talk, guys, that's all I have to say about this guy. Bring you some fire. Bring you a weapon you're comfortable with. If you want to be cheap, run you some aerial stuff. Mount him as often as you can. And actually, that's everything I have for you. I mean, he's literally like a loose cannon. Just he does stuff. Okay, he just does it. He does it because he can. It doesn't hurt, but he's gonna do it. He's gonna do a lot of it. So that's that. Everyone, hopefully you found this somewhat helpful. I mean, this is probably my worst thing when it comes to like helping you guys out, because I totally was like, yo, tough tits. But that's all I could really do for you guys right now. I mean, there's not too much left to say. But with that being said, everyone, I apologize if you find this one to be real shit. I'm sorry. You fight him once, you never have to fight him again, because he's not worth anything. Alright, you're never really gonna fight him again. His armor sucks. Alright, I'm wearing it. It sucks. Anyway, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. You guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, may the desire sensor forever be in your favor.